This is your PEA President Stephanie Yocum. To the teachers, clinicians, paraeducators, and secretaries that work for Polk County Public Schools, your dedication to your students, to your schools, and to your community are the backbone of our educational system. And your work deserves value, deserves to be respected, and you deserve to be fairly compensated for that work. For almost 2 months, we have been in hopes that our district would begin to invest in our salaries with a proposal that would be meaningful. Yet, when they came to the table on February 5th, we got the same old restatement that this is all we can do, and it's not enough. It's not enough to address the salary compression that has been forced upon our schedules. It is not enough to address the increases to cost of living in this county. It is not enough to the increased demands on our daily workload, and we deserve more respect than that. Your bargaining committee is comprised of working teachers, clinicians, paras, and secretaries, and we, with your direction, have brought salary proposals that will begin to address the inequities in our schedules through compression. It will begin to address the down payment we are owed for having stagnant wages year after year after year. And yet our employer refuses to come back with meaningful pots of money to address any of that. Here's the hard truth. If we, as a union, as people that work for kids in this district, do not answer to the call to action to stand up and stand with our colleagues, to defend our profession, to defend the children that we teach every day, the district, our employer, will continue to think that their salary proposal is adequate. They will continue to float the 200 some odd vacancies that we floated all year. They will continue to contract 700 or more Kelly subs. Our inaction tells them that we're okay with their up to 4%. And that is adequate, when we know that it is not adequate to address our needs or the needs of our schools and our students. But it doesn't have to be this way. We, in unison, have the power to change the outcomes. We have the power to talk to our colleagues and answer those calls to action, whether it be writing to your school board, our employer, to tell them what we do every day, and to value us as employees and as members of this community. We have to answer the call and talk to our colleagues and to our family and friends about what's happening on the ground, so that we holistically, not just as professionals, but as a community, can stand up and stand together and fight for kids. So here's what you can do today. If you have not written your school board, write them. Tell them what you do and why meaningful salary proposals are so important to not just you as a professional, but to the kids we teach every day. Work your contract hours. We have to resist giving free labor to a district that is not yet willing to invest in us as educators and as professionals and in our students. We must talk to our colleagues, join the phone banks, talk to your colleagues at work, because the only way that we move as a unit is if everybody is working cohesively together, right? We have the power in our hands to change this outcome, and we ask that you stand with us and fight together.